Hello, welcome. This is episode 3 of my vlogtober adventures, all about the Slipstravaganza mystery knit-along project by Stephen West. In today's video, I'm going to show the yarn in a bit more detail and just talk about the different contrast colours. And then there'll probably be a bit of footage of me winding some of the skeins up into cakes ready to get knit in. I might do a swatch. I always have loads and loads and loads of wool left over. Like, I nearly had a full ball between the two colours for last year's Starflake. A couple of jumper projects from Stevens, I've had at least a full ball left. So I'm not worried about swatching in order to hit gauge because I tend to be neither too tight nor too loose. It just works out. But I might actually swatch just to see how the four colours interact. So you might see a bit of swatching shortly if I can be bothered. But I just said this video is very much going to be around the wool itself. So I've got my pattern that I have downloaded, and within the pattern it tells me about the wool and the colours. And the one thing within the colour choice is, I'm just looking down, sorry, to find it. I need to have different contrast colours. So within my colour, sorry, we have the main colour. So this is this gorgeous yarn from the Urban Purl. You can see it's really high twist. It's got a lovely texture about it. It's 100% blue face Leicester. So the fact that it's 100% wool, it's absolutely not scratchy. You can't help smell wool, can you? It's lovely, and it's very similar, I think, to the wool that I used last year for my Starflake. That was from another British designer, Twisted Finch, and the wool was fantastic. Fur on my nose now, sorry, from sniffing the yarn. So this is by the Urban Purl. I believe the dyer is called Layla, and I think I've said in previous videos, she's a London-based dyer. So this is going to be our main colour, and this is the Betwixt colourway. So we need 2 skeins of main colour. What Stephen then says is the 3 contrast colours. We have contrast colour 1, which is the lightest. Contrast colour 2 is medium, and then contrast colour 3 is the darkest. So these are the 3 yarns that I got from Stephen. They're pretty much a good lightness. It is quite sunny this afternoon in Cardiff. There's pretty good lightness. This one is a little bit more green in real life than it's showing up on the camera. But we're actually going to use these. I've just had a colour consultation with Mark, and he said, "Why are you asking me?" I was like, "Because you're the one that do the colours. And otherwise you'd be like, why did you put that colour there?" So it's easier just to ask him, isn't it? So Mark has decreed that we're going to go in this order. So contrast colour 1, the lightest, obviously. Contrast colour 2, and then contrast colour 3. So we've got Maelstrom, Ballroom Blitz, and Utopia. The reason we did just have that discussion, because whilst I think that's 1, 2, 3, I did contemplate that, and then 1, 2, 3, because even though this naturally is the lightest one, I kind of like the idea of splitting the greens up. So even though I don't think each colour is going to interact together. My understanding is, especially as it's a slip pattern, each colour will work. So we'll have those 2, and then we'll switch contrast 2 out, 1 out for contrast 2, and then out for contrast 3. So I don't think they'll interact. I don't think we're going to have a section that we've got 2 and 3 together. That's not what the pattern says, see? So I'm kind of assuming that's what's going to happen, but as I've said in other videos, it's a mystery. We have no idea what it's going to be. So we could be throwing us a curveball, and we could have all 3 of these together and no main colour. That's part of the excitement. But I think I'm settled. So we're going to have 1, 2, and 3. So very excited. So as I said, so we've got Maelstrom, Ballroom Blitz, and Utopia, all the same. So they're all a twisted blue face Leicester. 100% wool. It's, for those fact fans amongst us, it's a 100-gram skein, and there are 365 meters. There is 365 meters. I'm not sure. There are 365 meters on each skein. So we have two mains and then the 3 contrasts. So I'm very excited to get going. This video is Wednesday. This video has gone live on Wednesday. That's the plan anyway. If you're watching this and it's not Wednesday, then either you're watching it later than I've posted it, or I haven't actually posted it on Wednesday. But my plan is you will have seen Monday's video, which is the unboxing of the yarn. Wednesday's video, we talk about the colours. And then Friday is launch day. So I'm hoping to do a weekly video on a Friday to talk about my previous week's progress. But I am planning on doing a separate video this Friday. I have the day off work, so I haven't booked a day off just for this. But it is convenient. So I've got Friday off work, so I'm hoping to cast on when the pattern is released. So hopefully I'll do a video later in the afternoon, tea time, and just show some early progress. Obviously with a spoiler alert for anyone that's watching that's actually taking part that might not have cast on, please don't watch Friday's video. So yeah, that's my plan. So I'm gonna leave that there and I'll pop some footage now of me winding the wool and then probably just knitting a little swatch. So thank you very much for joining me, and until we meet again, happy crafting.